Number one thing to look out for as a buyer this year. I'm gonna make that more specific and say number one thing to look for as a buyer in Hawaii this year. And I would say for our condo buyers, our condo or townhome buyers, or if we're kind of like on the fence or we're right at the cusp of being able to be either a townhome condo buyer or a single family buyer, I think it's very important to know the HOA docs, to know the HOA's insurance standing, to know if the building is lendable, what's the replacement coverage, are lenders still lending on that building? What is the projected budget for this building that I'm buying into? I think as a buyer in 2025, and it's been kind of coming up from this whole past year and it's going to continue into the next year, is we need to really pay attention to what does the health of the association look like, and what does that mean for me as a buyer, as a homeowner in an association. What are my association dues going to look like now? What are they projected to look like over the next 10, 20, 30 years? Are there any assessments levied against it? What do the reserves look like? Can we project that there will possibly be an assessment? So I think the number one thing to look out for a buyer in Hawaii right now is buying condos, and it's tricky. Insurance issues are tricky, especially since the Lahaina fires. Anywhere where there's been crazy natural disasters happening, insurance is tightening up and getting a little bit more scrutinizing. So it's important to have a real estate professional who knows the current state of affairs as it pertains to owning a condo in Hawaii right now. So really important. We've got a questionnaire for you in the description below. Let us know what your questions are. Somebody, Aiden, myself, Kenny, Derek, somebody from Core Team Hawaii is going to get on and answer these questions. We'll make this a series. You can ask up to one question a day. Our team will put our heads together to get that question answered. But if you're like, hey, one question is not going to cut it, you can't put a one question on a day quota on me, go to the website, fill out the contact form. That's when we can get one-on-one with you, get a little bit more explicit and nuanced with your questions that you may have. But if you're ready to participate in these one questions a day, description box below.